Hi, and thank you for taking the time to view this video. So you probably want to know a little more about WhosIDcard. Follow me and I'll explain the highlights. WhosIDcard is all about ID cards, and in particular, photo ID cards like this one behind me. When an organisation decides to issue photo ID cards to their people, there is a lot to consider. The design, for example, whether to have a logo or just your organisation's name. What cardholder details you want on the card, like the person's name, their title and their position. You can include card reference information like expiry dates and ID card numbers. And of course you can include barcodes. The orientation of the card is also important. You can have landscape or portrait. And of course the biggest question of all, how do I produce these cards? Let's look at some of the more traditional options. Let's assume you have taken photos of your cardholders. You might purchase an ID card printer, like those pictured behind me. Of course you need to take the time to learn how to drive the printer and how to use the software to create your photo ID cards. This is great if you have hundreds or thousands of cards to produce, because the return on investment might make the cost of the printer and the time spent becoming a printer operator worthwhile. But what about small print runs? What if you only need 50 cards? Then this option becomes quite expensive. So what are some other options? Well, we could visit our local copy centre to see if they can produce the cards for us. Alternately, we could directly go to a photo ID card printing bureau for the same reason. Regardless of which solution we adopt, we will inevitably have to create a database or spreadsheet of our cardholders' information. This can be time consuming, not to mention the fact that sending a database, spreadsheet or CSV file along with hundreds of photos can be troublesome across your email platform due to self-imposed file limit sizes by many organisations. So let me show you how WhosIDcard can help organisations, copy centres and printing bureaus design, add cardholders and deliver photo ID cards to the customer. WhosIDcard is a secure online solution which makes the creation of photo ID cards and the management of cardholder information and sales as easy as clicking a mouse on your PC. And the best thing of all, no one needs to download any software because WhosIDcard is accessible from all of the popular web browsers like IE, Firefox, Google Chrome and Safari. Let's take a quick look at the key user functions. Sales agents can create card templates in seconds, selecting elements like the orientation of the card, landscape or portrait, and whether to add a logo or just a customer name to the card. You can quickly select cardholder identifiers to add to your template, like cardholder name, title, and whether or not to include a photo. If you wish, you can also include a cardholder reference number. You can show that as a barcode with your own prefix character settings. And as with many photo ID cards, you can include a card type and expiry date on the card, as well as reverse side text. Adding photos and cardholder details could not be easier. Bureaus or the sales users can upload a CSV or add cardholders manually. These two options are the traditional methods. But with WhosIDcard, you can also send the cardholder customer representative a link to the card template to allow the customer organisation to have cardholders upload their own details from any browser, anywhere in the world. Looking at the Bureau user interface, bureaus can manage users, set up resellers, add customers, create templates, and more importantly, receive jobs from their sales and reseller network. WhosIDcard helps bureaus build new business and increase sales by engaging sales agents like copy centres to offer a new service to their customers without having to invest in equipment. So what is WhosIDcard for you? Well, if you are a printing bureau, it's a way of managing card sales without the hassle of managing spreadsheets and multiple emails. It's also a way of building sales channels by adding resellers to your account. If you are a reseller, then WhosIDcard enables you to add a new service to your customer base without the need for capital investment in software or printers. And if you're in an organisation requiring ID cards, It's a great way of managing your templates and cardholder information without the need for software, printers, or emails back and forth between you and the printing bureau. Well, that wraps it up for now. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know more information, drop us an email at info@whosidcard.com.